Hello, good afternoon, happy Wednesday. Joel Ketty here with Extendly for some more high-level tech training. So the last couple of sessions I did, we've been talking about membership sites. And so I think we're going to be able to wrap that up today. So today we're going to do part 3 of memberships, and we're going to dive into membership offers. So let me just share my screen. All right, so membership sites, part 3, creating offers. So here's what we're going to talk about in today's session. So what is an offer? Plain and simple. Kind of talked about it a little bit briefly before, but we'll go over that again. How to set up an offer, and then setting up an upsell offer, setting up your checkout page for your offer, and then alternatively, how to sell a membership through a funnel, and then adding or removing an offer from a contact manually, and how to do that in an automated fashion as well. So let's get started. All right, so I've already got my membership section here pulled up in my demo account. And if you're not sure how to get there, just go to sites, and then across the top, you'll see memberships. So I'm just on the dashboard right now, and just going to switch this over to offers. Well, if we get into actually like how to create an offer, as I kind of mentioned on the previous session, a product is where your content is going to be held. So you're gonna house your content within a product, and then an offer is how you're selling your membership. And an offer can be a bundle of multiple products, or it can be a single product. So you can sell individual products as separate courses, or you can bundle them together in various different ways. So you can mix and match your different products together within your offers. So that's kind of what an offer is. It's a shell that houses your products, and your products house your content. So how to create an offer? It's fairly simple. Just go to memberships, go to offers, and then right up here, you're going to go create offer. So give your offer a title. So we'll just call this demo training. And right here, it's asking you to select your product. So when you're creating an offer, you're going to select one product to start, but you can add multiple products to the offer once you've actually got it created. So we're going to go ahead and add our demo product. Let's just go with demo product. And you can give it a price here as well. So if you're going to sell the offer just directly through the membership checkouts, you can put your price here. Alternatively, again, you can sell them in funnels, and I'll show you how to do that a little bit later in the training. So say we want to give this offer a price of $97. So we're going to put that there, and we're going to go create. At first, your offer is going to be drafted. So this gives you the ability to make some changes to it. You can change your price here. And as in the previous training, everywhere that there's a thumbnail available, you can place a thumbnail here for your offer with a recommended size of 1280 by 720. And again, you'll just upload an image to your thumbnail there. You can change the title of your offer. So let's say we wanted to combine both the demo product 1 and demo product 2. Let's just call this the demo training bundle. Okay, so we're going to create a bundle here. You can alternatively give it a separate nickname, and this is something that only you can see internally. You can give it a description. This is a bundle of our demo training products. Advanced, as usual within the memberships, is going to just be your code boxes there. And then down below, you'll see we have included products, demo products. So we chose that when we created the offer. And if you want to add more products to it, you just click add product and use the drop down. And there we go. We can now select demo product 2. So now our offer is comprised of 2 separate products. So once you've got this all configured, you can go ahead and hit publish and save. And now that offer is officially published and available. There's more to it, of course. You can delete it from here. You can preview the offer. And this is basically just going to go to wait for this to load. It's going to go to the checkout page. So without modifying your checkout page, this is what it looks like. So you can send a potential customer this link. They can come here, they can sign up, they can put in their, their email address here and their name, hit submit, and then it's going to pop up and ask for their credit card information. So if you've attached a price to it, they can pay right here and get immediate access to that offer. If you didn't attach a price here, it'll come through as a free offer. And so all they have to do is sign up with their name and email. So you can create free offers as well if you want to just give away an offer for free to bring in some leads. They can get access to a free training, and that brings them into your system, and you can kind of use that as a lead magnet potentially. So that's how the checkout page works. Put in credit card information, buy, they'll get immediate access to that offer. Now, we jump back over here. You'll see here we have this edit checkout button. So let's click on that. And this is where you're actually going to be able to modify the look of your checkout page. So you can put in offer details. You can change the banner image here. You can change the height. You can add a video. And that'll actually show up right here on the page. You can add a logo, and down here it says edit checkout copy. So this is where you can add some copy. This is an amazing demo training. You'll learn so many awesome things in this training. I'm going to put some random copy in there. We're going to save. And again, you do need to save, just like in last session when I was showing you how to modify the themes for your membership. You have to actually save it for it to then appear in the preview. So there you go. So this is where your description goes. So whatever you add to that checkout copy goes there. If you add a video in here, it will display above this. So you'll have a video preview there with copy underneath. And that's for the offer details. So you can, again, change your offer title here. You can disable the banner if you want. And that'll just get rid of that banner across the top. So now you've just got your text, your little checkout box there. So completely optional. You can definitely sell memberships by sending people directly to these checkout pages. And to do that, once you've got it modified, you just hit get link up here, and it's going to copy the link, and you can then send people to that link. You can, if you want, optionally collect an address and a phone number as well. So by default, it's just getting their name and email. If you want more information, you can do that. And then service agreement, you can put a link to a service agreement and then have them have to agree to your agreement. So that just adds a little checkbox there as well. And that's pretty much it for the contact page or the checkout page. Pretty simple. And again, once you've made any modifications, you can preview it and it'll load right up. And there you go. So that's your checkout page. Hey, how are you doing, Nick?
Hey, I'm doing good. How are you doing?
I'm doing great, thank you.
Running just a few minutes behind. My apology.
No worries. I just I don't know if you caught my previous sessions, but I'm going through how to set up memberships inside of High Level. And today we're talking about creating offers, what an offer is, how to make them, all that fun stuff.
Awesome. Yeah, love it. I love it.
Okay,
Let's dig in. Actually, I'm going to plug in my computer and then I'll be right back. 2 seconds.
No problem. Okay, so we just did checkout page. So let's go back. So on the offer page here, you'll now see the offer listed down below. You can see how many products are in it. You can see the price. Once you've actually sold the offer, you'll see net revenue, and you can preview it from here, edit it from here, and then you can also view your checkout right from there. So as you have multiple offers, they'll all show up down here. If you've created an offer and you can't find it, just double check the draft section because you may have forgotten to publish it. So it might be in the drafts. And there you go. So that is an offer. Now let's create an upsell offer. Okay, so this is going to be demo upsell. And we'll just use the same price for this one. And we're going to add in an upsell here. So you have two options. You can do a one-click upsell, and that can sell after the initial offer is purchased, or you can do an in-app upsell, which basically allows you to lock products so they will show in your library. So when somebody logs in, if they have one of your other membership offers, when they log into their library, they'll actually see this available if they have the main offer that this is attached to, but it'll be locked. And so they'll have the ability then right inside the membership area to then purchase that one.
Yeah, so that if they don't do the upsell, if they don't do the one-click upsell on the beginning, like whenever they go through it, can they do it in the members area? Is it one or the other, or can you do both?
That's a good question, actually. Let's see here.
Because sometimes, they may like, I like that, but I'm not sure, so they pass over it. But then if they see it again in the members area, they're like, you know what, I'm going to get it.
Yeah, you probably would just have to go and set up two upsells, I guess. One as an after they purchase the initial offer, they get that option for the upsell, and then also have one that's an in-app upsell.
Good call. Yeah.
So this is how the upsell looks. I'm not going to get into the nitty gritty. A lot of this is going to be very similar to setting up your membership themes. So just go through on the left-hand side, you can see all the different options, fonts, colors, all that stuff. So modify it, how you want. And then make sure to save it, and it'll modify the preview for you. So we can then preview this. Now I'm viewing as an admin, so it's not going to let me enroll. But there's a button right there that they can then click to enroll in that upsell offer. And so that's going to show in their library. This one is set up as an in-app. And there we go. So we can make that active. And then you can see here, you've got them separated. So you got your one-clicks here and your in-apps here. So to your question, Nick, I would probably just need to create one of each, and they could be for the same offer. You just have to create a separate. So just do another one that's a one-click. Pick the same offer as your upsell. And then you'll have both options for them.
Nice. Okay. Yep.
And so that's going to look a little different, obviously. Let's make that active, save that. And same thing, there's settings down the side you can modify, right, to add some information, add a video description, change your font, some colors and all that. Make this look how you like. And then once you've got that all set up, so now you can see we've got a one-click and an in-app. So the one-click allows you to sell after an initial offer is purchased. So you send somebody to a checkout page for an offer, they buy that, it should redirect them then to this upsell offer where they have the option to purchase that. If they skip it at that point and you've got the in-app, now you're getting that second chance to sell them that upsell offer a little bit later.
Perfect. Now, curious about the look of it from the member perspective. How's that laid out? Does it have, like, for example, on the side, like a menu bar, and then different chapters or different breakdowns, subheads?
Are you talking about the upsells or the memberships in general?
Membership, the way the membership site looks whenever you're viewing it from a member's perspective.
Okay, sure. Let's go over to our products here. So there's a few different ways you can make it look. I covered this on the products training, so you can actually once it should be live in the group. So you can go back and check. I did that one last week, setting up your products and stuff. And then I kind of went over, there's a few different themes within the memberships that you can create and modify. So you can change the look of them. So this is like the default theme, I believe, but you can see here, I threw like a logo on here. You can change the banner. And then here's your categories, and then your each lesson within that category. And then when you click on a lesson, you get your video here with your other lessons down the side. So that's like kind of the default look. And then there's two other themes as well. One of them's sort of similar, and the other one actually looks quite a bit different.
Gotcha. There we go. Category 1. Oh, can you go back?
Sorry. Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
I think I was in
No?
this one. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is on the back end. This would be your view as the creator of the membership area. So and again, I'd go in depth in this in the previous training, because I went over specifically products, structuring them, how this stuff all works. So you can revisit that. I don't know if it's up on Extendly's YouTube channel just yet, but it's in the group, because we do these live right in the Facebook group. So if you want sort of more in depth on that, you can revisit that one.
Perfect. Question: do they, let's say, I guess, do they get tagged or something? That way, what they get and what they don't get. I guess they get some sort of a tag.
So that's something you'd have to set up within your workflows when they make a purchase. If you want to tag them, depending on specific training that they bought. Let me just see what else I needed to cover here. So upsell, offer, checkout page. Okay, so selling a membership in a funnel, and then adding or removing manually and automated. Yeah, let me just get through these last couple points here, and then if you got a couple questions at the end, I can go through that. Okay, so selling an offer in a funnel. Let's jump over to my funnels. And we'll go into the membership funnels that I was creating before. And then let's just say that you have, actually, you know what, let me just make a new test funnel. Let's just make a new funnel really quick here. And we'll just go with membership demo. All right, so I'm just creating a membership purchase step. And then what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to have a product set up. So you need to go into your payments. You need to set up your products, and that's been covered in some previous trainings as well. So if you're not sure how to do that, that is available. I can't get into too much detail here, but connect your Stripe in here, and then you can create a product. So we're just going to call this demo training. This is a digital good. And this is, let's just call it offer 1. And let's say that's a one-time $97. So under additional options, whenever this item is purchased, you actually have the ability to toggle a membership offer right here in the product. So if you've got your offers created already, you can then select it here. So that's one way to do it. So anytime somebody purchases that product, they immediately get access to it. So you could send that product through an invoice, and it knows that that's the product, and it should give them that offer. And then the other way you're going to want to do it is setting up your product here. And then if you want to sell it through a funnel instead of using the membership checkout pages, let's just jump into our funnel here. You're going to have your page created, and then you're going to go over to products. You're going to add your product, and then just find that product you set up. Select your price. And you do need to have that membership. They used to have it in here where you could toggle membership on or off, but now they've moved it actually into the product. So when you create your product, make sure you toggle that membership offer on and select your offer there. And then you just add that product to a funnel. So we're adding it in here. And then if we go into, we'll just create from blank. And then you're just going to add in your order form. So whether it's a 1-step or a 2-step order form, just say it's a 1-step, modify your order form as needed. And then when somebody goes to purchase that, we'll just preview that really quickly here. So you see, here's that offer 1, $97. And when somebody then makes a purchase through that funnel page, because on the back end, that product is connected to that membership offer, it's immediately going to give them access to that offer. So that's how you can sell memberships through a funnel. Obviously, design the funnel the way you want to, but that's the basics of creating your product, attaching it to a membership, and then adding that product into a funnel.
Whenever
So how does somebody,
here,
sorry?
I was gonna say, whenever they purchase here on this page, do they get an invoice? Can the system send them an invoice or a paid receipt or some sort of something?
It doesn't send them an invoice.
Or some sort of
you can
receipt?
create an automated email yourself through a workflow that when they purchase that product, they get an email and you can kind of make your own invoice. It doesn't send them an invoice directly though. But there is within funnels, there is an order confirmation element that you can add. So you can have redirect them to a thank you page that's got their order confirmation on it, but there's no sort of official invoice
or receipt. Okay.
Yeah. So then lastly, what I wanted to cover was how to add or remove offers from contacts manually, both manually and the automated way. So somebody purchases this membership. Now, depending on how you have, sorry, get my CSS back on there. Depending on how you have your product set up, and if you go back through the other membership training, I kind of went through some of this. Within your membership site, we'll just revisit this really quickly. If you go into your membership settings and then go to email settings, there's some default emails that can go out. So when you've got a new membership sign up, if these are toggled on, they'll get the welcome email immediately. And there's a default template that High Level has created. You can choose to use that, or you can create your own. I kind of went over that in depth in the first training. So if you have your product set up in the funnel, as I just showed you, and somebody purchases it and you have the welcome email set to active, they'll immediately just get an email with their login information. But let's say you don't like doing it this way. You want to have a little more control. You want to turn these off. So what you need to then do is set up a workflow. So we'll just create one from scratch. If it will load.
I think it's running a little slow today. At least mine was.
Yeah. All right. So let's say this is a new demo membership sale. So the trigger that you're going to want to use here is new membership sign up. And this is the only way, and I think I mentioned this in the first video on how to set up your memberships. This is the only workflow trigger that you can use that will actually fire off sending their login information in the email. You cannot use, there is another membership one called offer access granted. That one does not send the login information. You have to use membership new sign up. And this only works one time. So the first time somebody signs up as a new membership contact, they will be able to get that email that one time. And then after that, they're no longer a new member. So it will not trigger that workflow. The only way for them to then get their contact or their login information would be to go to the login page and hit forgot password. That's it. And then they just got to reset their password. So they can only get this the one time. So this membership new sign up, if they purchase that demo product, if they're not a member of your membership yet, they purchase that product in the funnel we just showed you, this will trigger this workflow. And so from here, you can then send them an email. Make sure to put in your custom values for your login information so they receive that. And
What do you mean, custom values? Can you show me about that?
Yeah. So under custom values, there's a section called membership contact. And so that's strictly attached to the memberships. So you're going to have your membership email and your membership password. And then there's also the login URL. So you want to make sure that you have those within that email so that when they get that, they sign up as a new member, you send them this email, you're going to provide them their login credentials here. If you use the default templates that High Level has, like you can just leave that toggled on and they'll get an email directly from High Level that's got this stuff all built into it. I like to personalize them. I like to brand it myself. If you've ever signed up for a membership through High Level and you get the default emails, they're not the best. The verbiage in them I find is a little bit oddly worded. So I do like to personally create my own emails. And just make sure that you're including those custom values when you do that, or they're not going to have access to their offers. A couple other things within the automations that you can utilize. There is a grant offer and a revoke offer action. So if you want to have an automated way of granting them a specific offer, you can do that. So if they say they sign up for this offer and you want to grant them another offer immediately, you could say when they sign up for this offer and the offer is demo training bundle, then you could also additionally grant them, the upsell offer or whatever other offers you may have. So that's how you can automate granting offers. Again, if you have any actions or any reasons you would need to revoke an offer, or maybe you want to give somebody a limited access to it. Let's say they're getting access to it for 7 days. Just as an example, you may have different reasons why you want to revoke an offer. Let's say they sign up and you want them to only have access to it for 7 days. You can come in, put in a 7-day wait. So wait 7 days. And then after those 7 days, we're then going to revoke that offer. So it'd be one potential use case. So what that's going to do is it's going to remove it from their library so that if they log in next time, after that 7 days, the offer is no longer available. So the training will be removed from their library. So that's how to remove and add offers through automation. And then the last thing I'll show you today in regards to offers.
That's kind of like a demo or a trial or something. If they remove it, because you're giving them the training, but after 7 days you remove it. So that's kind of like a trial type of thing.
Yeah. And you may have other use cases for why and when you would need to remove an offer. That's just kind of one example I'm throwing out there.
Or what about like a limited time offer? So they still have to purchase it, but for a limited time only.
You'd probably set that up separately because that revoke offer is going to remove it from their library, and then they will no longer have access to it.
Gotcha. Okay.
And then if you want to add, once you've created offers, and let's say you just want to grant an offer to somebody, you want a friend to just check it out or something, you can come in here and so open up somebody's contact and then scroll down and you'll see offers right under these 3 tabs here. So you got tags, campaigns, workflows, and opportunities, and then right below that there's offers. And then you can select an offer and just click on it. You don't have to save or anything. It automatically attaches that offer to them. And now you can see it's sent out an email. I think I've got a random email set up for offers being attached. But if you've got an email, let's just show that really quickly. So if you, just to break this down, when somebody's brand new to a membership, you want to send them their login credentials, but they may purchase an additional offer or be granted additional offers from you. They only have one membership to your membership site, but they may get an additional product down the road. So one thing that you may want to do there as well, I'll just create another workflow really quickly here. So somebody's already a member, they bought product A, but they get a second product or offer from you. Then what you can do is have an automation set up. So when offer access is granted, and you can just have this generic that anytime they get a new offer, they're going to get this workflow. So I'm just going to leave that as any offer is granted. Then we can send them another email. And within that email, it would be like, you have new training available in your library. You've been granted access to, and then I don't think it works. Where does that pull in? We may have to do this to actually pull in the offer name. That may have to be done through the email templates. Let me just double check on that one. So if we go into email templates, and we've got a text field here. There we go. So within the email templates, there's more membership custom values. So if you wanted to send them an email every time they get a new offer saying, hey, you've got this new training in your library, here's what the offer is. You want to come in and do it through actual email templates. And that's where you can, new training available. You've been granted access to, and then you can throw in the custom value membership offer title. Oops. Right. Obviously, fill out that email however you need to, but that's one way. So anytime they get a new offer granted to them, you're going to add this template into the automation. So they get a new offer, they get sent an email that says, hey, you've got new training in your library. Here's what it is. And you can also, of course, add in the login URL, log in here to see your new training. And then there's your login URL. So then you attach that email in your workflow. And now anytime they get a new offer, they're going to get an email saying, hey, you've got new training available.
Nice.
And then to remove an offer from somebody, same thing. You just go back to the contact. If you want to revoke it for any reason, you can do it manually. And you just come here and you just click on the little X, just like you would remove a tag, and that removes that offer. So now if I try to log in to my library, that offer will no longer be there. And I think that pretty much covers it for offers. I went over everything on my list. So there you go. Do you have any additional questions there, Nick?
Not right off the top of my head.
Okay, no worries. Yeah, if you want to go back and check the last two sessions that I did, so last week and the week before, last week's is available in the Facebook group. The week before, there was some technical difficulties, and Zoom was having issues, and then my computer crashed, so that one wasn't available live, but I did record it, and Extendly should be putting that up on their YouTube channel. If it's not already up, they should be doing that soon. So that one goes over like the basics. Here's how to set up a membership. Here's the different settings, what they all mean. Last week, which is in the group, I went over more detail of the products, creating the product, setting up the structure, how that all works. And then this one is now just putting that all together, creating your offers and getting them out and selling them. So that should pretty much cover it for memberships. And yeah, if you don't have any other questions, I'll end this session there. And I'll be back next Wednesday, same time. And I think next week I'm going to be doing setting up missed call text back.
Oh, good. Okay.
All right.
Very cool. Very cool.
Thanks for hopping on today.
Are
Nick.
you? Yeah. Are you available for, like, if I have a question, can I reach out to you on the Facebook group? And
Yeah, hit me up in the Extendly group. If you have any questions on any of my previous lives too, you can go back and check them out. Just comment. Make sure you tag me, because Facebook's a little iffy with the tag, with the notifications sometimes.
okay. Awesome. I'm sure I'll have some questions.
All right.
Mhm.
Have an
Thank
awesome
you.
day. Thanks for hopping on.
You too. Thanks. Bye.